I'll approach it from more of a medical side, because everybody has anxiety, and I don't speak real well to it. I'm one of those extroverted introverts. So I
Mm-hmm.
get in a situation like this or in front of a crowd or whatnot, I can turn on and it's there, but I really want to go home and shut the get in bed.
You just want to go home.
I appreciate your honesty there. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm there, but where I really
I
want to
want to go
be is at
home.
home. Yeah.
I just want to be in I don't want anybody, I don't want to talk. But once I get into it and I get going, then I can do it. But I think a lot of social anxiety, because I deal with this with people all the time. They have trouble getting in
Mm,
a car and in driving, or they get into a social situation. And I think that there's a lot of past triggers to that. It's a difficult topic to go into very deeply, but most people who have social anxiety are dealing with something within themselves from their past usually, and so that's how it manifests as social anxiety.
mm,
And then it's just easier to be an ambivert. I like that, right?
ambivert.
So
Mm-hmm.
you are, you need to, you're always wanting to get into your safe place, and when you get into
Right.
a social atmosphere, you're more open, and you have to you have to go against what you're feeling inside. And so, the social anxiety is something I think everybody experiences. You just have to look at things from your past and figure out what has hit your confidence, and what is dragging you backwards. And that's the main way I see it.
100
Mm.
day. 100% day.
I was trying to think about social anxiety because I'm also ambivert, but actually I get energized from being in social settings. Like when
Oh
I'm at
my
home by
God.
myself,
That's so
I'll
funny.
when I get home by myself, I'll be like, who can I go to lunch with? I don't know. Like that's me. I like being around people. I get energized from that. Even though appear to be more reserved, like I like talking and being around people. It just makes me feel better, like learning
Hmm.
and like being in a social setting. So I don't. The thing that I feel like I have social anxiety with is when there's a competitive environment. Those things just that if I feel like someone's trying to belittle me or it's like competitive, like those things make me so uncomfortable. I try to get out of the situation and
Hmm.
leave.
Hmm.
Confrontation?
Um,
Is it confrontation or
mm,
competitiveness?
well, I guess it could be both. I just know when there is a feeling of
Someone's coming for
unwelcomeness.
you. Yeah, someone's coming for you for no
Yes,
reason. Yeah.
coming from me for no reason. Coming
Maybe
from me for
because you're
no reason.
beautiful, because you're highly intelligent, or you're the one
I
that's
don't
always
like
closing
those.
the deal. I'm no, I don't. Right?
Ah. Confrontational competitiveness is like something I'm gonna run the opposite direction because I that makes me feel just I don't like that. So I try to avoid those things. And Dr. Pinkston, you can unpack that for me if you want to do some more of that. I'm here for it. Help me get over that. But that's what social anxiety. That's what causes it for me
I
when
think
those
we see
things
Okay.
hit.
it as sometimes we see the social setting as a negative
Mm,
thing, because
Mm.
of people who might be competitive, or you might be confronted with something that you don't know, or something that
mm, that
might make
Mm.
you look bad, or it
yes.
might draw out again. I go back to the old fear.
Okay, Dr. Pinkston, I'm sorry. I know you're the doctor, but you're not gonna. I know you're the doctor, but you're not gonna roll down my alley before I even put mines out there.
Oh,
So
sorry. No,
you,
it's coming one
yeah,
day.
but
Oh,
you all,
one day.
you all in my business.
I know.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
She helping me out today.
But
She giving
I'm
me some
taking it in
counsel.
because she's talking to me too.
Good, bless your heart. It is. I do. I think sometimes I don't like confrontation either. I don't. But my confrontation issue is I don't want to upset somebody else and them not like me. I'm
Mm,
always about approval. And I think
Mm,
everybody has a different level of what that means to them,
mm,
and I'll take it back to something in your past. I always wanted to make one of my parents, I don't know, call them out, but one of my parents happy all the time that was never happy with me. And
mm,
so
mm,
I've translated that. Now I'm 54 years old, trying to please everybody in the room. because if I don't, they don't like me. And
Mm.
that feels like an old issue that
Yes,
yeah, I got impact.
I
So
like that.
you may
Yes,
Yeah.
that's there. Acceptance, approval is definitely there. So that may be
yeah,
the triggering thing around the
there's
me not wanting to be confrontational or competitive because now I got to prove myself, and
right.
that's triggering. That's like a red flag for me. Like, wait a minute, I don't like this.